Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Puerto Rico taking on the Dominican Republic. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And our pitcher in this game, Jackson Ferris.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz inside. And we are underway.
7 o'clock.
Inside ball.
Really the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Yo empecé de como de 8-0 y después pierde.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Willie Mays in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Mira dónde quedó, loco.
One deep to left center. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Willie Mays with a tremendous home run. It's 2-0. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field.
Oh, bueno,
that's back.
O sea,
leaping, and it's gone. They
yo
do
entro
it
ahora
again.
mismo, yo no
Back-to-back homers.
No tengo ni
It's
trato
3-0.
del juego, pero no.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Hasta estar allá.
And misses inside.
Levántalo, yes.
Line drive, base hit.
Tienes rato jugando.
Batting fifth.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Soler power.
And a foul ball.
They got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up.
Runner on the go. Hit hard, base hit. And now two aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramirez moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Will Smith to the plate.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Just missed. First and second, two down. Smash to the left side. They limit the damage here. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Manny Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Babe Ruth, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
No strike.
2 outs, base is empty. In there at the knees. And it's 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Conforto on the move towards foul ground. Reaching down, makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And they add on. It's 4-0. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Ellie De La Cruz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one fouled off.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen. And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. Tap to first, and a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball, and Siggy, if you factor in May's 660 career homers, and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Junior Caminero.
The third baseman, Junior.
Cole back to work.
Caminero.
Line drive. Oh, he can't bring it in. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
He was
Batting
all
fifth,
over
the
that
second
one.
baseman.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get
That's a
deep,
ball.
took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There's a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
In the dirt, two balls, two strikes to count.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Stop. To second for one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
All over that one right there.
Batting
These
it.
days, when you see a
That's
ball
your
come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Loco.
And that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Lifted in the air, right field. Hayward puts it away for the out. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Now
He's
batting,
0 for 1.
right fielder, Cody
Bellinger in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. One down. This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Stop at first, 1 gone. Foul ball there. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Go to second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2.
Next offering is down low.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A dive. Nice stop.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Hayward takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Pero qué malo.
2-2 the count.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Fielder, number 24.
Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. First and second here, no outs. Misses.
That's out.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ruth in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Ground ball, left side. Goes to second for 1, and they bounce into
Diablo, pero qué fucking mentira, loco.
And we're back. Start of the
Qué maldita mentira, loco.
Up the middle.
No.
In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In 1 inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
That just misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Mays digging in now. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gunnar Henderson. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. Ground ball right side. Stop. Fires over to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball. Pitches in the dirt.
2
ball
strikes.
1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Denver, here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits.
Oh, look at this. And that's a great play for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And it's fouled away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that one hammered. That's back. Into the bullpen and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 7-0. Bellinger up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Line drive. Come on.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Soler stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
Eso no te puede sorprender de este juego.
Stott in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Check swing. He went too
Yo no
far.
cojo lucha ya con este juego, no.
That one is
Yo pienso que yo voy a coger lucha con este juego. Yo no cojo lucha con este juego.
Say goodbye to that one.
Yo juego ya por jugar y vaina, pero
It's their 2nd home
como
run
que
of the
este juego
inning,
me ha
and
hecho
they
esto me
add to the
tiene.
lead. It's
No, no, no.
9-0. So
Este juego, o sea,
Will Smith
yo lo
down
juego
the
ya por
plate.
jugarlo, ¿verdad?
And the first pitch misses
Este
for
juego
ball
con lo
1.
que me ha hecho para yo perder. Somos.
Ball 2.
Yo no me quillo ya con este juego. Dije, no, si perdí, perdí. Si gané, gané. No me importa de que el récord, nada de eso. Yo me da igual.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
Pero el juego El juego yo ganando me ha sacado. Ganando, me ha sacado de la partida. Y le da la win al oponente y a mí me da que yo perdí. Hubo juegos que me ganaron sin dar un hit perfecto, ni boom ni nada. Y yo bateando perfeado y... O sea, yo lo cojo chilling ya, yo no...
How valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say
Ni que
invaluable.
llama para este
That's how
juego.
valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man.
Yo cuando vaya que el juego no quiere nada.
I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Cacho, ya yo cuando veo que el juego no quiere nada, lo que hago es cierro el juego. Me pongo a ver YouTube o me pongo lo que sea.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal
Pero
on
y
the
que
road.
expresamos por este juego.
So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that
La
come in
suave.
and make them look fresh before the games.
Mira.
Willie Mays makes the play, and there's one away. So here's Darno with one out.
Y tú no has tenido malos contactos tampoco, pero yo no...
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were
Lo
you?
cojo
For a
suave.
non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
And first offering
Bueno,
is
estoy haciendo
fouled off.
operación
I'll never
atrasada.
forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
it took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. One out, base is empty. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Takes it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Jason Hayward. And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing
Yeah,
so
that's
far.
no peleas
Sometimes
atrás.
guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like
Mira,
this
Willie
mira.
Mays makes the play.
Ay, Dios.
Back here at Coors Field, here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
Ferris back to work. Conforto in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
No, es que dime tú, ya yo no maquillo por este juego.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot
Es que
of
quién
time
de
for
año
the
se va a estar
defender to
estresando por un
react
juego
and
que
try
la
to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Tú no ves que yo ni he cambiado el pitcher, ni voy a cambiar pitcher ni nada. Yo lo voy a hacer así. Ya tú vas a ganar por Mercy, ya eso. Disparate.
And now 2-2. And there's the ball.
Recognize
Ya
that
después que no
changeup
me
right
importa
out of
si
the
la
hand,
win,
just
si la
spit on it.
que perdí. O sea, nada de eso, yo no.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And now
Mira,
two aboard.
perdido juego porque Manny hizo una animación mala, la bola le da en el guante y se cae. O sea, son juegos que tú lo ves, coño, que tú pides, literal, pero dime tú.
Line drive, and that
Al
should be
final
extra
eso no
bases.
importa.
Headed for the plate. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 11-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That ball was drilled, 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Mira.
Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Poor guy, you know he's trying to help out his pitcher, but he's clearly...
¿Qué va? Oye, mira cómo te va. Buen juego, buen juego. Patea bien como quiera. Tan, tan, tan. No, porque es que yo sé cómo te este juego, entonces yo no me, o sea, no me quillo de que por lo que tiene el juego, yo lo cojo suave ya, literal. No, gracias, gracias, igual, igual. No, eso sí yo lo cojo suave, yo no le paro a eso, yo juego y ya. Él dice que le duró, ahí que yo me acuerdo.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. So just about set. And on the mound in this one, Roger Clemens.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that is out of play. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, Durant under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bryce Harper, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one inside, and that's ball one. One missing inside, so now 2-1 to Harper. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Now a chance for Willie Mays. Slider right there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside low, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. That's the 2nd out. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Cut on and missed, and back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Jake Arrieta. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Swing and a ground ball.
Oh my God.
Harper steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
Willie Adames stands in.
Adames.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Late with the swing there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
To second, and he's out. Second inning set to go. And here is Michael Conforto. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ground ball up the middle. Adames on to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
Headed towards the corner. And
Nope,
that's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-0. Travis Pizzana will hit next. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right side. Hayward has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Jason Hayward. That one misses. Ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Julio.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old. Over to Turner for one, back to first, and that is a double play. Here's Bryce Harper. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, and that is that. And we're back. Trey Turner now.
The Jersey Shore, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Clemens back to work.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Harper makes the catch. And there's one away.
First baseman,
and now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. This one popped up. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Willie Mays. On the ground to the left. Over to first. Mays retired at first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swung on, belted. Mays on his horse. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Mays has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Jaron Duran, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. He ripped that one down the line for the double.
Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now it's the DH,
number 3.
Babe Ruth.
Designated
1 for
hitter,
1 with a single so
Babe
far.
Ruth.
And the
Ball
first
1, no
offering
strike.
is not close.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. That one down the line. And
Wow, what the fuck, loco?
just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him
Loco,
out.
Dios mío.
Huge strikeout there. And now Junior Caminero, and fouled off.
Dios mío.
Strike two.
Mira eso, eso no para fallarlo.
Catching up to that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Darno on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Left fielder,
2 down,
Michael
base is empty.
Conforto.
Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Right side. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And that one fouled off. This to center field.
Ya, pero pita.
Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Estoy loco.
Now here is Julio Rodriguez. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Got him on the off-balance throw. Rodriguez out of the play.
Now
Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010.
Harper.
Here's
Ay,
a rip to
Dios mío.
short, but he's there for the third out. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next pitch misses. 3-2 down. Drilled in the
Se
air.
pana loco, Dios mío.
That one carrying. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-1. Now, Travis Bazzano. Mark Davis gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1. And strike two.
0-2 is the count.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-2. That's inside.
Ball two.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in.
Juego está de pinga. Desde juego nada más queda reír.
Walker Jenkins flied to right his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ball one there.
Bola.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt.
Pero tírala.
On to first.
Ay, Dios mío.
He beats it out and reaches on the strikeout. Runner at first. Here's Harper now. He's already
la tiro en verde, loco, y el juego no la tira la bola. Qué burla este.
Throw to second and great jump.
Ay, Dios mío.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball in the bottom.
La tiro en verde, loco, y el juego no tira la bola.
So Pete Bear at 98 miles an hour. And here is Willie Mays. And there's a foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center.
¿Qué vamos a hacer con este juego? La tiro en verde, ¿no?
And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Strike one.
Yeah.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. Travis d'Arnaud digs in. Not close with that one. Ball one. Foul ball there. Harper makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Tosses to first. 2 gone now.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. Mays has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that is. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching.
Tyler Rogers on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rogers, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Jorge Soler. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
He swings and fouls one off. That's to third. Caminero. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Foul ball. 0-1 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the inside corner for Cole. And welcome back to the ballpark. There we go, bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Missed
2 balls,
inside
1
with the curve. And that misses.
That's inside.
3-1 now. That clips a corner.
The count's full.
That one ripped. Willie Mays makes the play. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Tap foul at the plate.
Este juego no me quiere dar nada, loco. Yo no sé.
Yep, that ball went out.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses. 2-1. Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground, right side, Bazana. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Travis Bazana. This one in the air. Tarnot makes the play, and there's 1 down. Walker Jenkins digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Durant settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Hayward on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Bryce Harper. Arrieta back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, not close. This one in the air. Pendleton has this one sized up. 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. And it really looks like these hitters have been in.
That's strike 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And here is Willie Mays. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, now batting Jarren Duran. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And then skips into there. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Willie Adames now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Looks like extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Duran rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Mays whips it in quickly. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Safely into second. He's got a double. And the batter now, Junior Caminero. Golden opportunity. Right. Pinch hitter coming on. Bobby Abreu.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. And that is a big first out. So up next. Jason Hayward. Ball 1, no strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Bazana stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tags the runner. That's one. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
That one backs up the middle, and it gets through. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable.
That ends the inning. So we go to the 9th, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To third. Henderson over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 3. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that is out of play. And fouled off. The 0-2.
Inside ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging. Now at the plate, Terry Pendleton. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. And now here is Travis Bazana. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Pitch kicks away from Darno. And now a man into scoring position. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Durant. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Now fly ball to right center. Jenkins makes his way towards it. The throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
0-1.
The winning run on second base. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one outside.
That pitch is out.
Now 1-2. And there's the ball. Flying drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner
llegaba, pero
third,
vamos a dejarlo ahí,
on the
Javi.
plate, but now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Jenkins trying to get to it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
Ya prendono la cruz del partido entero y quien de ellos, ¿no?
Close one here.